Pagurus. Italian designer Pierpaolo Lazzarini introduces yet another innovative watercraft called the Pagurus or the Crabmaran. Formed as a 25-meter-long amphibious catamaran, the newly designed vessel uses solar power to make its way through water and land. The yacht by Pierpaolo Lazzarini subdivides the living spaces in two side hulls, connected to each other through a bridge tower deck station. To stiffen and reinforce the main body, a bridge steel structure connects each side to the other. The twin steel hulls can be configured on each side with 2 to 3 bedrooms, a kitchen, and a toilet, accommodating up to 8 passengers, plus 4 crew members. Sailing propulsion is achieved with dual stern drive propellers, coupled with twin 890 horsepower diesel engines, capable to move the Pagurus to an estimated top speed of 24 knots. The price of €24,000,000. Prodigium. Superyacht design studio Lazzarini Design has presented its latest project, a 153-meter concept inspired by ancient Roman architecture. The concept, named Prodigium, is spread across 6 different decks and can carry a total of 8 tenders stored across 2 garages and 3 helicopters, each accommodated in its own hangar. Prodigium features an upper deck constructed from carbon and aluminium designed specifically to resemble the form of a shark. On the deck below, 2 Roman columns are positioned at the sides of the main entrance to support the upper structure. The yacht features 3 separate swimming pools aft of each deck, with waterfalls cascading from each pool into the one on the deck below. A 34-meter beam provides huge indoor living areas, including a main living area on the upper deck. Accommodation on board is for a total of 44 guests, 18 staff and 12 crew. The lower deck aft area has been transformed into a private port where yachts of up to 30 meters can moor up. Other features include large solar paneling covering the upper deck and a hybrid propulsion system resulting in a cruising speed of 22 knots. Avanguardia. Italian designer Lazzarini has unveiled his latest avant-garde superyacht design, the aptly named 137-meter Avanguardia concept. Meaning vanguard in English, the design takes its name from the positioning of the control tower, which resembles the head of a swan. With the inspiration for the head stemming from a 1970s Japanese manga, the swan head functions as a control tower to maneuver the superyacht. The head is detachable from the neck and can be transformed into an auxiliary 16-meter boat, at which point the top part of the superyacht is then transformed into an auxiliary control tower. When the vessel is in motion, the head adjusts Avanguardia's position by lowering itself to the center of the superyacht's body. The rear deck of the Avanguardia concept incorporates a personal port for 2 jet capsules which can be attached to the structure of the vessel to become an auxiliary source of propulsion. Oceanco Spectrum 102M. The 2016 Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show saw Oceanco unveil its latest mega yacht project, the 102M Project Spectrum, with unveiling performed by Evrem Skip Zimbalist III, President, CEO of Show Management. Designer Mario Petal of Nata Design was present at the debut to talk about Spectrum and its features. Created by renowned Nata Design and Oceanco, Spectrum offers endless possibilities when it comes to her living areas as well as her propulsion system. Following an extensive hull-form research, the yacht has a refined hull shape, which in combination with the hybrid propulsion system allows her to cruise in a range of efficient modes. Sleek and aerodynamic profile provides for lower resistance in the water. The 334-foot 102M Mega Yacht Project Spectrum is LY3 compliant and provides variety, flexibility, and continuity. Spectrum represents a range of colors produced by subtle variations of wavelength, just like a rainbow, offering many great possibilities. Linea 90M Yacht. Italian yacht builders Fincantieri Yachts has unveiled a 90m superyacht concept called Linea, which was created in collaboration with Clayton Reeves and March and White. Originally conceived at the Monaco Yacht Show with Clayton Reeves, the design measures 91.85 m/301 ft and has a beam of 14 m/46 feet to create a massive internal volume of 2,550 gt. The extensive main deck aft is connected to the other levels through exterior staircases, providing quick and easy access to all amenities. Here, guests can dine al fresco or sit close to the stern in the circular lounge that surrounds the massive spa pool. An extensive swim platform below allows guests to sit beside the water or lie back on sun loungers and enjoy the local ambience. A Oceanco helipad is placed upon the bow, and the extensive deck area could be used instead for sunbathing or entertaining, with an alfresco lounge positioned closer to amidships, while the upper aft deck is the location of the largest alfresco dining option on board. The aim was to create a superyacht that embodied the great classic Italian traditions combined with a modern design sensibility, Fincantieri commented. The use of space, the nature of life on the sea, and the lifestyle that can be achieved has led to an exterior design that is intriguing in detail and pure in its concept. Sinot Nature 120m. The design team used the geometrical lines of the yacht to harmonize the vessel with its marine environment. Viewing the yacht from land, the sea and surrounding landscape is reflected by the extensive windows that line the vessel, while on the yacht it's possible to get in touch with nature either through the surrounding views of the ocean or through the onboard garden. The name of the yacht has duality in purpose. It is in reference to both human nature and the way that humans interact with nature as environment, superyacht designer and founder of Sinot, Sander Sinot, tells New Atlas. As designers, we are always fascinated by nature in its perfection, purity and greatness. Nature offers endless sources of inspiration. But we have found that sometimes there is a strict distinction between nature and human-built structures, and we wanted to break those boundaries. With nature, we chose a radically different approach through creating a design that blends into nature without conflict or competition. The Nature Concept Yacht features 8 luxurious state and VIP suites, a spacious owner's suite, spa deck, gymnasium, swimming pool at sea level, observatory, and inner garden equipped with climate control technology. The owners have plenty of privacy with an entire deck dedicated to themselves, complete with a circular staircase that connects the owner's suite with a huge 900 sqm, 9,688 square feet, panorams deck. Se77antasette Yacht. Benetti, in an exclusive partnership with designer Fernando Romero, one of the world's most influential architects and famed for his high-profile civil projects, premieres the innovative Se77antasette concept yacht at the 2017 Monaco Yacht Show. Precisely 77 meters long, Se77antasette breaks away from the traditional concept of yachts that subscribe to a rigid horizontal order, featuring a revolutionary design in which flowing lines are combined with complex structures that draw their inspiration from the marine habitat, creating harmonious connections between all decks, design features, and surrounding environment. Visually, this dynamic union between decks creates a single body that seems carved into the structure of the boat, offering original spatial proportions that enhance the close relationship between nature and the sea. The central area on the Se77antasette, with a double-height space in the heart of the ship and a visual link between each deck, opens up to create spaces that are unprecedented for most yachts of this size. Depending on its use, the saloon can be fully transformed into an open dining area for breakfast with all the family, into a screening room, into a theater, or into a dance floor with a strobe light disco ball in the middle and a DJ station for partying with friends. Bilgin 263 Leona. The second hole in a superyacht series isn't the most exciting, but Bilgin's Leona may be the exception to that rule. The newcomer is the second Bilgin 263 to leave the Turkish yard and the largest private superyacht to be built in the country. Leona shares the DNA of sister ship Tatiana but has a few striking design details that set her apart. Featuring exterior lines and naval architecture by unique yacht design, Leona showcases the sleek, bullet-like silhouette of her predecessor and is also forged from a mix of steel and aluminum. The red and white color combination on her hull gives her a distinct look, as does her glass fashion plate. The mast design has also been tweaked to create more of a sporty feel. Adjustments have been made to the 5-deck layout too. Leona has fewer cabins than her Tatiana, but they are larger and more grandiose. The 4 guest cabins on the main deck have been eschewed in favor of 2 generous VIPs with dual bathrooms and dressing rooms. The 3rd cabin was turned into an owner's dressing room, and the superstructure was extended aft to create a palatial owner's suite. The owner also has a dedicated lounge forward with access to a private pool. Oceanco Cosmos 90M. Oceanco has presented its latest concept, 90M Cosmos, created in collaboration with designer Louise de Basto. BMT Nigel G has teamed up with the Dutch shipyard to develop her hull. The futuristic-looking superyacht features a glass dome that can be tinted according to the mood on board, an open observation deck, and a spa pool. Other alluring amenities include helipad on the foredeck and an aft-deck infinity pool. Dutch superyacht builder Oceanco has added a new 90M superyacht to its extensive catalog of conceptual designs. Known as Cosmos, the project has been designed in collaboration with Miami-based designer Louise de Basto, with naval architecture by BMT Nigel G. As with all Oceanco concepts, it is not only the aesthetical values and design capabilities of the shipyard which it represents, because the yard claims the design is technically viable. While Cosmos is intrinsically different to those we've seen before from the shipyard, there are a number of design cues which are very noticeably of the Oceanco style, such as the bow, which features that trademark sharp concave profile found on yachts such as 91.5 mm/Y Equanimity and 82 mm/Y Alfa Nero. The hull, which was developed collaboratively with BMT Nigel G, is particularly well proportioned, which gives the yacht a classical element, until that is we take into consideration the upper deck.